Hi everyone, and welcome to our episode of Alumni Triton Talk. I'm the head men's soccer coach, John Fletcher, and I'm here today with Juan Tejada. Juan is a current Tampa Bay Rowdies player and a graduate of Eckerd College. He graduated in 2019 and a player we're very, very proud of. Juan, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Fletch. What about you?
Not bad, not bad. You surviving the staying indoors and being self-isolation?
Yeah, I mean, dealing with it, it's different for all of us. So trying to stay fit and trying to stay safe.
How has training been going since COVID and being in isolation?
Well, I've been trying to, do individual workouts and everything. So trying to stay fit, do everything I can and look after my body.
Awesome. I know that we did a couple of workouts together and you focus on some specific areas. Would you mind just telling any players out there listening, what are some of the things that you really focus on in a training session when you're on your own?
Well, of course, now that I have a lot of own time, I try to focus a lot on my technique and also try to do other individual workouts that you can do by yourself, like power movements and stuff like that. And I think this time is very important time because you can work in so many areas of your game that nonetheless during the season you can't. So I've been trying to do a lot of technical work and power, like I said. Yeah.
That's awesome. For anybody listening that's interested in seeing some of Juan's workouts, a couple of his sessions are posted on our Instagram, Eckerd College Men's Soccer, if you fancy looking at any of those. Juan, last year you signed as a professional, graduated from Eckerd and signed at the Tampa Bay Rowdies. Talk to us a little bit about how that felt, signing for such a prestigious team and a team so close to Eckerd.
Oh, well, it's hard to describe, of course. Since I was 4 years old, I started playing football, and my dream was just to become a professional footballer. So yeah, last year I had the chance to go into a tryouts with the Tampa Bay Rowdies here in St. Pete, and came out wonderful. So I ended up signing a contract before the start of last year's season, and from that it's been just amazing. Of course, it's special for me to be close to where I graduated, close to the community here in St. Pete, some place that I know already. I know very, very well. I've been playing here for 4 years, and I mean it's been wonderful, and it was gonna be my second year, but all this coronavirus stuff. So I look forward to the second year, of course.
What was your mentality like when you were in the tryout process and obviously, giving your all every day, but not knowing whether you get a contract or not? What was your mentality like when you went through that?
Yeah, definitely. My mentality was just, I have nothing to lose. When you go to a tryout, you cannot be too tense, too nervous. That's something that I see in a lot of players, that going into a tryout, they start to doubt too many things. They start to look forward too much. And I just looked every day, like, the last training, and I was just happy to be able to train with professional guys, and I was just giving my all. I had nothing to lose in this sense. Like, I was in a good environment. I was training already. I was improving my game. So at the end, it was the choice, the opinion of the coach, if whether he was gonna take me or not. So I think, mentality during those, I think it was a month-long tryout. It was so important for me, and I definitely learned a lot about myself and about how important it is to be strong mentally.
That's awesome, and we're very proud of you. Your first year was a real success. You scored 10 goals. I think you were second or runner-up as top goal scorer for the team. How did that feel? Talk to me a little bit about your thoughts on your first year and being successful and managing to score goals at that next level. What was that like?
Well, I'm a striker, so you play football as well. There's no other feeling for me like to score a goal, like just to score a goal and your teammates coming to congratulate you, and like the fans now, in the professional environment, the fans just like singing your name and like rooting for you. It's very special. So I take every those moments like the most important thing in the world. And scoring 10 goals was it was a good first season for me. And for a striker, I hope I score more goals. I hope I will score more goals. But it's very special to help the team in that way. And definitely is something that I just want to keep repeating. I keep training hard to keep scoring goals. That's why I'm there, and that's what I want to do.
That's awesome. How would you say that Eckerd helped develop you and prepare you for your opportunity to turn professional and going professional?
Well, it was massive, really. I developed first as a person and as an athlete. While my time at Eckerd College, coming there, I don't know if I had developed to become a professional footballer, but those 4 years were so important for me. I learned so many things. Um, you know, the seasons that we were there, you have everything. You have a lot of wins, you have losses as well, and you learn from every one of them. Eckerd College, being in the Sunshine State Conference, is such a big conference. There's it's a very good level of football. There's a lot of talented players that have been pro now and are going to be pro. So for me, being there and being at Eckerd College, I think I just developed physically, mentally, and technically a lot during those 4 years, and that helped me so much to become the player and the person I'm right now.
That's awesome. So you also had some other success last year. You made your debut for the national team and also scored on your debut. Tell our listeners just how that felt and what that experience was like.
Oh yeah, I think every kid has the dream to put the jersey of the national team, and for me, it came as a reward because I was having a good season last year, and I just really didn't expect for me to be called, but at the end, I got the reward. And well, we had two games, one in Panama, one in El Salvador, and the first one in Panama was, in front of my friends, family, in front of the Panamanian people. So I got to score. I think it was like 20 something minute, and it was just it's hard to describe just the feeling that you have when everybody is rooting for you and you're having the Panamanian jersey on you and scoring that stadium that so many people have. It's such an historic stadium that I just dreamt all my life to be there, and to score a goal like that is just so special. I just want to repeat that, So
Yeah.
I look back to that moment, and I just have a big smile from it because it's a big motivation for me to go and if I can do that again.
Yeah, that's amazing. It was we were so happy for you to see you do that. But what advice would you give to either current student athletes, players trying to become student athletes? You've been from being an amateur player playing club soccer, then working your way into college, from college to professional, then from professional to playing at the highest level. What are the significant differences, or what are the things that a player trying to make those steps up should focus on a day-to-day basis?
Well, yeah, you said it really. It's a day to day. You have to focus every day on improving the most you can. For I think an important advice for me will be to research a lot about mentality. Read a lot of books about how, because for me, football is a mind game. It's so important to have that strength of mentality, to have a winner mindset and all of that. So during the past few years, I've learned so much about it by reading books, about reading about people that have gone through the professional path, and everybody's going to struggle, everybody's going to have bad games, everybody's going to have probably bad seasons or maybe bad injuries, and it's something that you have to deal with. And you always can improve your mentality, and that's so important. And regarding the other fields of football, just day-to-day training, just try to improve everything you can, the technique, try to to feel, your body, know your strengths, your weaknesses, what you need to improve, and that's it. Just day to day, and you will improve eventually.
Yeah. So it's consistency of action, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
What was your favorite memory from Eckerd College?
Well, Eckerd was so special those 4 years, and I look back now that I've been probably 1 year and a half out of university, and what I remember the most is just the times with my teammates. Just not even games. Of course, it was like so good to play every game with my mates, but just the goofy times,
Yeah.
just the jokes and everything. That's my favorite memory of Eka. Really, just my teammates, and I'm so happy that we've been able to keep contact with each other, and it's just the relationship we built during those times was very, very special.
Oh, that's amazing. I know the boys still talk about some of your jokes. A couple of legendary ones still floating around at training. The last thing I've been asked to ask you this: the last time you were on Triton Talks, you told everybody that you hadn't cut your hair, I think, for a year. So people are waiting for an update. Have you cut it? How are you surviving with your hair in these testing times?
I cut it sometimes, like probably once every 6 months. I don't know. It's just a little, just to keep it a little bit the same size, but nothing crazy. It's part of me now, so I keep it like that.
It's a signature.
Yeah.
It's a signature haircut. Well, Juan, thank you for taking the time to come and chat with me. It's an honor, and we're really, really proud of you and all that you're achieving, and I'm sure you're going to continue to do great things. But like I said, thanks for taking the time, and we look forward to seeing you play soon.
Thank you, Fletcher, and I look forward to seeing your team. Congratulations for taking the head coach, and I look forward to seeing the next season.
Cheers, Juan. Thanks, bud.